Welcome back to Terraria, Legendary Zenith mode. What's the fishing quest? Angelfish? Got that one? No. That's fine. We don't need it. Mostly looking for the honey fishing quest. Try to get the infinite honey bucket. That's a problem for later, though. Not gonna worry about it. For right now, we've got more bosses to go try to deal with. See how that goes. Abeeminations to summon the Queen Bee. That is, in fact, the plan. We'll pop over here to the caverns, dungeon, jungle, arena place. And put down our arena set of stuff here. Got lanterns. We got statues. We got campfires. All sorts of good stuff. We got things spawning outside of the arena, which is also great. Got an imp. Living the dream. We could probably get some honey happening here. Get the little honey buff. A little bit of regen while we're here. Probably a smart plan. There's spiders down there. Should probably see if we can not have spiders come up here. We got enough problems as it is. Don't even really want to deal with that right now. So which way do we want to go with this? I think we go Zappinator with infinite free mana, which means I guess we can go put the mana regeneration potions away. See if we can get just a small bit of honey here. Just enough to dip our toes in. If we had if we grab some silt or something here, we can cordon off some of the honey. Oh, we're starving. We'll use the less impressive food. Oh. Another meteorite's here? Okay. Well, that's gonna need to be dealt with. The last meteorite crash landed there. Apparently there's another one. Alright. Well, let's get this honey moved to where we want it. Then we can deal with that. Okay. That amount of honey here. If it goes over, it'll just pour out. It'll be fine. I'll just pour it down into... If we're gonna be dropping honey in here, we should probably open this up. I don't think these spiders can even fit through there anyway, so it's probably fine. I think it's probably fine. I'll just let the honey flow here. And that'll make a nice little honey pool for our use. Oh, that's perfect. There's a bee attacking me. Let's go find this meteorite. Over here. It's over here again. What's the chances of that? Just having the meteorite spawn in the same place twice? Ridiculous. Alright. Well, we can't exactly use the arena while constantly getting attacked by meteorites, so. Yep. This needs to be dealt with. We blow these meteorites up. I don't think we can. They're a more powerful ore. that they can just regularly blow up. Technically, we don't need to get rid of the entire meteor here. We could possibly get away with just mining enough so it doesn't spawn stuff in the arena. Maybe that'll stop another meteor from landing right here the next time. That'd be somewhat convenient. Even sand. The meteor heads are definitely not threatening. They're just very persistent. That is annoying. Up here. Down here. Let's use our magics on here. What do you think's better? Yeah, probably the Zappinator. The volcano can go through walls, though, so. It's anyone. Let's just try to get rid of this. Get rid of some of this sand here, too. It's kind of in the way. I don't think putting a roof on this would help much either, because I think there is, like, still a roof on top of here. Well, a slight roof for the whole platform across the entire world business. And that's not stopping the meteors so far, so maybe I just need to make it thicker. That would at least keep meteors from getting in the way here. That's just a theory, though. It's an idea. There is going to be specific meteor spawning location requirements and all that. It would just be not here. That'd be great. Aside from, like, right here, and I guess back at base, there's not really places where we would care too much about there being meteors on the surface. So, seems like, as much as the seed is highly unfair and ridiculous, I don't think it is intentionally spawning meteors in the worst locations possible. Could be, though. Definitely could be. On the plus side, we got a whole bunch more meteor ore that we don't need. It's not really a plus side. But still. But still. Maybe I could sell the meteorite or something. Get a little money off of this whole mess. You can sell other things besides just bits of equipment you don't need multiples of. I mean, realistically, you either make things out of it to sell or just sell the ore itself. There's going to be most efficient ways to make use of resources. Money-wise and all that. Not that that's a huge concern. Also, we got a bunch of more banners. That's fun. Always a good time getting tons of things you don't need. Alright, you're in here. We could just get, like, rid of this side of the meteor. It'll be fine. It's far enough away. Or, if we also get rid of enough of it, that stops counting as a meteor biome. That would also work. The one imp is also trying to help here. Doing a decent job. Could be worse. Could be worse. And our pickaxe is very nice. Get rid of these guys. All this ore. With some good speed here. 900 meteor heads. Oh boy. Those might also be possible to make your own meteor biome by placing this back down. Not that you really want to. I mean, they are dropping money and stuff, so you get at least a little bit out of the whole process here. Nothing crazy, though. Oh, boy. Not the first time we needed to deal with a meteor before using our arena. Hopefully the last time, though. That'd be great. I don't know if they're going to keep spawning if we don't kill more Eater of Worlds or Brains of Cthulhu. That's kind of the whole thing that they do. Spawn more meteors. Get hurt by sand. Good times. There's the absolute quantity of meteor heads coming out of here. Maybe we'll get up to 1,000 here still. Seems like a possibility. Got to 900. My goodness. My goodness. There's 950. Get rid of the rest of the meteor fast enough here, we'll run out of spawns before we get to 1,000. Ow. Okay. Let's keep mining. Oh. Not spawn anymore. And now you are. Okay. So that's enough. That's enough to get all the problems out of here. Well, all the old problems. New problems. Still doing perfectly fine. We have... Yep. Worm's just down there. It's fine. What is wood back here? There we go. We will continue to have that as a way we can go, if necessary. And honey is looking fantastic. Nice and dippable. Lovely. Okay. So we don't really need the mana regen potions. I'll put those away. How'd you get over there? Just go inside. What are you doing? Can't have you outside get attacked by things. Close the door. We could even barricade the door. Could be an option. Whatever. We just need these guys to stay here so we can continue to have the teleporting ability here. It's pretty helpful, all things considered. Put the mana regeneration potions away. Don't need that. We have this one calming potion. Not necessary either. We got Inferno, Endurance, Swiftness, Heart Reach, Regeneration, Thorns, Iron Skin, Magic Power. Still only have the 3 Rage potions. Can't really use that. Archery don't need. Mana potions. Not really necessary with all the not using mana that we do. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, now we also have the honey here. That'll do nicely. Hi, buff. Regen buff. Practice shooting a little bit here. And start fighting the queen bee. Okay. Full everything. Buffs. Abomination. Ow. Aggressive little bugger. Ow. Alright. Still does damage, clearly. But the fact that it got hooked back onto this attacking where we already were, that was not helping. Okay. We got a bunch of... well, at least one gravestone here we need to deal with. Yeah. That was the one. Let's get you out of here. Full regen activities here. We got the reduced damage taken. That's helping. 6-5. It's fine defensively. We could go with the space gun, just to not need to worry about clicking. It's also an option. Yeah. Just dodging it out of the way is the main thing. Okay. Buffs. Okay, you. You're getting so close. Get away from me. Health. We don't have our imp out, which is not ideal. Yep. Moving. Ow. This does not do quite enough individual damage here. We can also try the dash kind of dodge thing. Sometimes works. Unfortunately, it's only sometimes. I think damage-wise, really just need to use the Zappinator. Does so much more damage. It's like the mythical space gun has more individual stats on it. More plus damage, more plus speed. That's interesting. Okay. So we still have more abominations here. That'll help. And if we run out of these, it's not too bad to try to get more. Just needs a few things. Yeah, one thing we don't have would be the slight bit of regen. Yeah. We need... Oh, don't start attacking me again. So aggressive. Ow. So he's got our imp out here. Try to remember to do that. Respawning. Okay. we got a lot of jumps. That helps us to try to get out of the way of the dodges. Or the charges across. Power Inferno potions. Yeah. Yeah. Those are all the good potions. We put the blood up again. Do that. 1 imp. 23 summon damage. It's something. I'll take what I can get here. Clearly. Okay. Up top here. Place down. The blood. That was a good time. Dip. And buffs. And B. It's going. Okay. Yep. Yep, okay. Alright. We need to try more of the dodge into the sides. It's trying to go up. You can try doing both at the same time. That's a lot of movement, though, at the same time. Highly aggressive. Highly aggressive. Feels like we might be getting, like... I bet we're getting, like, slowed or something. Got some kind of debuff on hit. Doesn't feel like we're moving around too quickly. So that's definitely a difficulty here. And what we're doing this for is trying to get the B gun, preferably. Lots of other stuff that you can get here too, so should all be good. Yep. One of these guys. Could you not? Oh, it's a mess. Look at that. Look at that. The absolute knockback on that. My goodness. Buffs. B. Okay. That kind of worked. Alright, that's great. Right next to me. Thanks. It doesn't really... It sometimes seems like it works. But not all the time. Okay. Well, we have 10 HP left. We poisoned? Great. Also helpful. There's a band here too. Thanks. Good. That skeleton really wants to get inside. My goodness. This is us taking 17% less damage too, compared to the previous times we've tried. The real question is, can we get the shield dodge to work more times? It might just be that we're sometimes getting the brain dodge when we do the shield dash. Anything to potentially not get hit is obviously helpful. over here. When Tinkerer has arrived. I mean, that's here. Oh, that's bad. So yeah, it just doesn't work. Thanks. Thanks for that. Ow. Let's launch some bees. That's what I want to do. I want to launch bees. Oh. Somehow. Got down to 1,000 health there somehow. Didn't feel like we were getting damaged that much. Interesting. Close, I guess. It really doesn't seem like the dodge is very effective. It's not really a dodge, it's more of a dash. You dash into the enemy. I guess I don't know if that even gives much invulnerability frames or anything. I think there's better dashes and stuff later. Interesting thought though. Not a bad attempt, though. Not a bad attempt. And we can just farm everything we need to do more attempts here. How's that looking, anyways? Let's grab what we got here. Need... I think the thing we needed was, like, honey blocks. We got the bottled honey, which we need 1 of. Hives we have a ton of. Seems we got plenty. I think it's just honey blocks, basically. I don't think having the bottled honey on us is a good plan. Because that's just going to potentially get used with a buff, and then we won't be able to have the healing potion. Healing potion, definitely better. Because we can get the regen just from standing in the honey. That'll be fine. We just need to get honey blocks. Combination of water and honey. Easily accomplishable with our infinite water bucket. So, that's not a problem. Come on. Take a dip. Cannot be having jungle bats. That's not good for anyone. Buffs. He's dead. There's fire attacks. Only 1 hit. Could be worse. Yep. Small bees. Yep. Just came over to attack us there. My goodness. If we're careful with the jumps, we can dodge a good amount. It feels like it's taking longer than the regular health regen timer. Not sure about that. Like, I'd like to go for another heal, but I guess we do take a little bit before we take the damage and use the first potion. So, probably fine. Regen. This is with triple regen. I guess it's with slightly less regen because we're not wearing the band of regeneration all the time here. So technically we got less regen than we would have had before. That's alright. This is the last abimination we currently have. To go make some more of those. Jungle Bat's guy here. It's also a graveyard. Let's make it not be a graveyard, actually. How quickly our arenas become graveyards. That says a lot about something. Yeah. More. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Go with the ghosts. Don't need any ghosts here. Yep. Just dodge out of the way. Dodge out of the way. Dodge out of the way. We definitely have a large enough arena to help with that portion. Just being ready for it. Alright. Beautiful start. Okay. Suddenly we are much better at this, somehow. I can complain about it. Okay, get out of the way. Don't touch me. Okay. Now. Just kind of stunned me there at the end with the fast back and forths. That's okay. Doing better. So now we need to go farm some honey blocks, basically. We can do that. Honey regen here. Take all the components here. Do we need any stingers for anything else? I was making flask of poison. Mainly whip attack poison enemies. Interesting. I'll use melee attacks. Poison darts. Blade of grass. That's super crazy. Thorn chakram. Amazon, Snackthron, jungle shirt. Which we already have. And abimination. So we'll just make a bunch of abiminations. Only takes one each, so that's actually fine. Yeah, besides the honey blocks, we've got just absolute piles of everything else here. Okay, if we want to make some regular honey, just go down to here. That'll be good. Yeah, we can make just piles of this. No, that'll be good. Back out. Ow. Not the most reliable. That's okay. It's an interesting situation. Here is some honey and a confused jungle bat for whatever reason. Alright. Bottomless water bucket. Let's make some water happen here. Hopefully not enough for us to drown in. I think we are past that idea here. This whole thing into honey blocks, basically. There's a face monster in here. Let's not have that right now. Also, let's breathe a little bit. Very helpful. Walking on hitbox is so slow. Okay. Grab a bunch of these. Let's go up here. Are we making tons and tons of these? In the potential of having to do the Queen Bee many more times? Yes. Yes, we are. And makes sense too. So we will. Alright. 137 honey blocks. We make it a folder number to get more. Have it in the chests for later. And if we make a bunch of extra ones, that's fine too. Okay. Slime is here. That's right. Get 200 honey blocks here. That's enough for a couple more tries. That should be good. Is it excessive? Potentially. And only if we end up failing. Which again, very much a possibility. Alright. Let's make some abominations here. Do I think it's going to take 47 more attempts? I hope not. But we're prepared. And the honey blocks. Maybe the honey blocks are more of a block, but that's fine too. Put the bucket away. Demonic hellfish. No. Alright. And we'll sell this back. Technically, we only have 7 more tries before we need to go get more Inferno potions. But, yep. More fishing is always going to be required here. And that's fine. A murderous bone pickaxe here. Interesting. Okay. Jump. 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 It's kind of bob and weave in here. Oh my gosh. Right into another set here. No time to breathe on the charges here. Right into another set, my goodness. Seems to be quite the variability on how aggressive the bee is going to be. Sometimes it just kind of sits around, not doing much. Sometimes it just does 10 charges in a row. I prefer the one where it does not do that. Oh boy. We mostly try and dodge. I guess we can technically put this on while we're regenning. Remember to put the scarf back on though, because we obviously desperately need 17% less damage taken. What if this is like, it's probably just, is it additive or multiplicative? what order things do less damage. Because we're taking 17% less damage. And we're also taking 10% less damage. So is that 27% less damage? Or what are we talking here? Bone pickaxe. It's murderous too. That's what you're looking for in a pickaxe, clearly. Let's put that in here. Where we got that from? Anyways, back to here. That's like a little worm. Look at that guy. Buffs. B. That's not actually what I wanted to have. That time it worked. I don't know. It might just be a timing thing. Okay. My goodness. There's definitely some slowing happening here. Just feels like we're not moving as much as we should. Regen. Yep. So we can kind of dodge sometimes out of the way, which is obviously helpful to do. Wild stuff. Wild stuff out here. $400 health. Yeah, we lose. Hopefully that much. That's enough to use the potion. Another meteorite. Please have not landed in the same spot. Can we not right now? Yeah, you got the entire world to land in. It does not look like there's a meteorite there. Fantastic. Great news. Alright. Let's get the blood going again here. As tiny amount as it will help. Seems like a solid plan. How far down does this go, anyways? Pretty much all the way. I'll take it. I'll take it. Any little bit can help. Waiting for you to come back down to your charges. Alright. Pretty good. Oh my goodness. Why would you spawn all the way down there? Who does that? Dodge one of those. Brilliant. Man. Probably also becomes more aggressive as the fight goes on. Seems to be another theme a lot of the time. Dip. Regen for a little bit. Imp out. 4 more attempts here. In theory. And then realistically, there's only a 1 in 3 chance we get exactly what we're looking for here. So, could be a lot more of this still. Entirely possible. We're also kind of going to need more magic power potions. Thorns potions. Pretty soon here. So. It's a lot. Buffs. B. Okay. Try to keep our distance a little bit here. I don't trust you. Someone's gonna start a charge here pretty soon. Get off me. Okay. Wait for me. Ah, man. Again, pretty good. That less aggressive portion, pretty solid. One thing I would really like be a homing attack, which is what we're doing this for. Try to get the bees. Because that solves one of the problems of fighting. Aiming. If you don't have to aim, you don't have to worry about one more thing. That's good. Alright, regen again. Let's get it. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. Possibly. Okay. Take less damage. Yep. Regen. Buffs. B. A 5th charge there, huh? Okay. You gotta wait for me. On your little bees too. Let's keep running away here. Okay. Fully expect another charge here. Yep. I got it. Okay. There you go. Just a bit of dodging really does do the job here. Really does work out. Okay. If we could just get the thing we're looking for the first time, that'd be perfect. I think we got some honey from that. Great. Queen Bee relic and treasure bag, which has the bee gun. Lovely. This is what I wanted. Summon bees, solve all the problems. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it's just look at it. It's just solving all our problems. I love it. Well, since we have a few minutes left here on this, let's do. Here's the strength of friendly bees. I'd like to increase the strength of friendly bees. Let's put that on. Let's jumps. We've got all our buffs still up, so we might as well do this. We do need to reforge this quickly. Reforge the magic bee gun. View, agile, manic, nimble, mythical bee gun. There we go. Got at least a minute left. At least give this a shot. Look at all the bees. They don't do a lot of damage, but they're definitely here for the fun of it. Dodge that. Lovely. Oh, he's spinning. We're out of mana. He's also not great. Get some mana regen going here. Some more bees going. I think we have the mana regen potions on currently, which obviously help. Yep. Okay. Get some mana regen. I think a lot of our potions fell off here too. Just not helpful. I think we're slowed. This is just a first pass here. Health? There we go, some health. I'm gonna try leading the Skeletron back into the bees more too. They're not the fastest, just slightly unfortunate. Cans are almost dead. Which is maybe a good thing, not entirely sure. Yeah, he's doing like 1 and 2 damage here. There goes one hand. Now it's summoning skulls and mages. The bees are kind of dealing with that pretty well. Okay, that's just him. Caster guys, get in here. Yep. Health. Caster just spawned in my way there. Okay. So I don't know if this is really going to be the winning ticket, but all of our buffs did kind of fall off at the end there, so this will be something worth trying out. Mythical bee gun. I kind of do like the jumping. I guess the next question is, what do we replace if we want to have these? We got the dodges, less damage, dodge and attack entirely, increase the strength of bees. Some interesting ideas. But let's just put up this Queen Bee Relic. Boss number 5. Fantastic. And I think Hive Wand. Places Hive. Queen Bee Mask. Okay. Bee Wax. What do we do with Bee Wax? Crafting with Bee Wax. That makes Hornet Staff. Summons a Hornet. Make Bee Nades. Always fun. And bee summon set, which gives 2 minions and summon damage and stuff. And a high 5. Great. Not particularly doing summon damage currently. 13. I don't think that's going to be as strong as the imp here. Alright. There you go. We got bees. Lots and lots of bees. Wonder where they're all going. So having a good time. And we will also have a good time. Next time. Goodbye.